Yes, people, and welcome back to the Arsenal transfer news roundup video. Yeah, this is my first one of the January transfer window. For those of you that have been around the channel for a while now, particularly in the summer, you know I did this basically every week or so during the summer transfer window, but it's my first one of this January transfer window. The reason? Because I provide only the concrete news and updates. I don't give updates on links or players that we're looking at. I'm talking about concrete rumours that could actually happen. Because you know Arsenal, we are linked to a million players in the transfer window and only maybe one or two, and most likely a player we never even linked to is the players we end up signing. So yeah, as always, if you're new around here, if you enjoy Arsenal content, if you appreciate this type of content, please consider subscribing on my road to 700 and drop a like down below so this video gets out to more people. So I'm actually going to start with departures. I'm going to start with two departures. Number one, Ainsley Maitland Niles. It's no new news that the geezer wants to get out of Arsenal Football Club. He's not getting enough game time and he might end up going to Roma. In fact, he probably will go to Roma. Fabrizio Romano tweeted saying, official and confirmed, AS Roma have registered Ainsley Maitland Niles' contract on Serie A system as new signing, deal signed, straight loan move until June confirmed. So no buy deal at the end of it. He's just going to Roma for 6 months and he's actually been pictured in the airport in Rome on his way to Mourinho's side. So yeah, good luck to Ainsley Maitland Niles. He can get some game time hopefully there and come back a better player maybe. Maybe that means we sell him on or we integrate him into the first team more. Who knows? But either way, it's a good deal for both sides. I have no complaints over this deal whatsoever. And I hope he gets some more game time over in Rome. The second departure is Folarin Balogun, also a loan though. Arsenal prepared to complete Folarin Balogun's loan, move to Middlesbrough in the next few days. Medical to be planned soon, deal in place for talented striker. Announcement expected within next week if final paperwork will be signed in time. So yeah, Folarin Balogun is probably the fourth choice striker at Arsenal, maybe third because Aubameyang ain't touching the field at all. Either way, he's going to a championship club in Middlesbrough. I think it's the perfect level for him because he's better than the academy, he's better than the Premier League too. He's ripping that apart. He's not quite there for Premier League yet. Championship might be the best place for him. If Middlesbrough can start him consistently at striker, he'd be a hell of a player for them. It's a great deal for both parties. He gets experience in a championship club and Middlesbrough get a great striker there. So for me, two great deals from Arsenal, two great loan deals as well. Neither of them have options to buy, so they're still going to come back to be Arsenal players that we can then decide what we're going to do with them at the end of this season. But for now, those are great deals. Now let's get into the incomings though, because Arteta has come out and said we are looking at players. We're short in the centre mid department. Thank you. He's actually realised it. So many times under Wenger back in the day, I'd be like, we need a striker. All the fans, we need a striker. And they never seem to address it. All the fans know we need a centre midfielder, and Arteta's come out and said we are short in the department. It means they're looking at someone. If they're looking, something can come about. We've been linked to Bruno Guimaraes from Lyon. I'm not going to cover him that much because there's not really concrete yet. There's interest, of course, but nothing really substantial from Arsenal Football Club. So I'm not going to touch on that. A player I'm going to touch on, though, is Dusan Vlahovic. Now, I was not planning to talk about this at all because I'm going to be honest, I think it's far-fetched, us getting Vlahovic. I know there's interest, but are we actually going to make it happen? It's a bit far-fetched. But then, recently, Chris Wheatley tweeted out saying that Arteta said this in his latest press conference, and this is word for word, it's straight from the horse's mouth. Is Dusan Vlahovic the kind of big deal you'd be interested in doing in January if you could get it over the line? The reporter says, great question. And Arteta's response, I think with the amount of things and the way we want to evolve the squad, we have to maximise every window in every way. We are already, Edu and his team are working very hard because we know exactly what we need to do. Whether we can accomplish that in January or in the summer is a different question related to other stuff, but we are there. Now, the answer wasn't direct to the question. He didn't really address Vlahovic. He did say we are there at the end. Is that to do with Vlahovic or is that to do with the window as a whole? Who knows, man. I'm not an English teacher. I'm not going to read between the lines. But he did say they want to maximise every window. So this ain't going to be a January window where we just do the basics and just get rid of a couple and loan in one geezer on deadline day. We're looking at deals, apparently. Now it says the next quote is, if the big opportunity came along, you would go for it in this January then. A follow-up question, again hinting at Vlahovic, and he goes, again, if it's the right player and we can afford it and we can do what we want to do, we will discuss and make the best decision possible. We are open. So he's not closing any doors. Now, a lot of Arsenal fans got really excited after seeing this, like, we're in for Vlahovic. This is just a tactical play by Arteta and Arsenal. If he says we are not signing anyone in January, then there's going to be uproar, there's going to be this, that, right, centre. And if he goes, we're definitely signing in January, then there's too much pressure on the board and then clubs know they're going to stake up the fee because they know we've said we're going to sign someone in January. They're just keeping their cards open, keeping the options open. They are open to signing someone. It means they're just going about their business and not closing any doors and not opening any doors. They're just keeping it as it is. So I don't see this and go, wow, we're signing Vlahovic, we're signing Vlahovic. It's just, at least for me, this is good because it shows we have interest in him. A lot of Arsenal fans are taking this so far and started cropping him into Arsenal pictures and stuff, and him up front and talking about how Tierney's going to be crossing to Vlahovic and we're going to score so many goals. Like, yes, I know Vlahovic is a dream. I'd love the guy at Arsenal Football Club, but this quote does not tell me that Vlahovic is coming to Arsenal. Do I think it can happen? Of course. There's always a chance. I mean, the guy's at Fiorentina. It's not like he's at Real Madrid. There's a chance he can come to Arsenal. Is this concrete evidence that he is coming to Arsenal? No way. It's just there that we're registering interest, which we already knew. For me, until I see a proper bid from both sides saying that there's an actual thing going on, then I'll start to get interested. Because so far Arsenal are interested, Fiorentina barely have spoken about it. And to be fair, even the agent is pushing for Vlahovic to go to a top side like Real Madrid, Barcelona, etc., rather than Arsenal. Now, there has been talks about Arsenal submitted a deal of, I believe, £45 million and Lucas Torreira, who is actually at Fiorentina on loan. Now, the deal I doubt will get accepted. We're willing to pay more money. Either way, it's a starting offer, and look, you submit starting offers. That's how it works. You give a bid, they come back no, you come with another bid, you keep going here, and eventually you line up and a deal is made possible. So it's a start. Look, it's still early this January. It's the 8th of January when I'm recording this. There's definitely a chance we can get Vlahovic. The centre mids as well, we definitely need, but a striker for me will be important. It's a tough one in January, as we say, because he's looking to take Fiorentina to Europe. They haven't been in Europe a lot recently, and he's literally said that's his goal for the season, to get Fiorentina to Europe, and will probably move in the summer. So it's a difficult one. I think Arsenal fans do need to curb their excitement a little bit, because this is not a guaranteed deal to Arsenal. Vlahovic is not an Arsenal player tomorrow. That's not how it works. But we're interested in him, and that's what matters. But yeah, leave in the comment section down below any other players that you think Arsenal linked to, any other players you think you want Arsenal to go for. As always, I'll do more of this as more evidence comes out that are linked to Arsenal, more concrete evidence. I'm just covering the main stories. 2 players that are leaving and 1 player potentially coming in, Vlahovic, but I'm not getting excited just yet, although it would be an amazing signing. As always, drop a subscription down below if you're new around here. Hit the like so this video gets out to more people, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.